Okay, so we're basically done with the likes of October. By the end of this weekend, Halloween, very nice. Then it's November, awesome. And with November, please be aware that we have 5 rush stores in November. When we get to the beginning of December, over the course of this weekend that you can see right here, right? You're going to see, very likely, a shit ton of sales happening with the Christmas themed skins. Because, very conveniently, we don't have a force wipe on the 1st. It's literally a little bit longer. So for a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, Christmas skins are going to probably be peaking for very fucking nicely. Very nicely. And you might sit there and say, but Hedge, surely they peak when the actual in-game Christmas content comes out? No. They peak usually always at the beginning of December. But with the added benefit that we're not actually going to have a force wipe until the 7th, and that's not going to be a Christmas force wipe, rather the actual Christmas force wipe happens in the middle of December right here. I reckon for these few days, especially with the fact that it's a weekend here, that we're going to see some very interesting prices, and they're very likely going to hold for a good few days because we don't have a Thursday until week in. So, point I'm trying to get across is all those Christmas skins that you bought, not just Christmas, festive, Santa, snowman, you get the whole idea. Go get a good look at all of these skins, right? How are they holding up at the moment? And if you know that some of these skins have been around for a decent, few years and whatnot, well, right now this is $5. This is getting there. The great final push is about to begin. November is where Christmas skins really do just blossom. And then it's when it's the beginning of December. You can see it right here. When did this peak? Well, that actually peaked during the middle of December last year. But yeah, as you can see here, beginning of December. Why is this? Because loads of people want to buy in and get their Christmas skins. And they want to get them at the beginning of December, before all the new Christmas content comes out, because a lot of people seemingly are under the impression that the prices will become a lot higher later in the month when the actual Christmas stuff comes out, the in-game Christmas stuff. So, loads of people tend to buy in, usually at the beginning of December. You'll see this as well, the likes of Christmas Gang. So, Christmas Gang hoodie and pants right now. The pants are selling for $2. It does have some resistance here, I should point that out. But as we scroll down and look at its history, when do these normally peak? Well, that actually peaked during the middle of December as well. This one too. All right, well, it's a little bit weird then. Some skins do actually peak in the middle of December as well. Guess we could accept that. Also, please be aware, we noticed something yesterday in the commits, didn't we? Something to do with Santa. Yes, Santa mask is right here. Santa mask, what's going on? Well, we're under the impression that something is going to be made, and we might have a brand new item for Christmas as well. But don't we already have a Santa mask? Am I wrong? We have Santa face masks and whatnot, but a Santa mask? Do you reckon we're getting something very similar to the Dracula mask? Do you reckon? And the snowman mask, the snowman helmet. Maybe we're getting a special Santa one as well. That is the expectation. So, chat, if we're going to have a Santa mask, what are you going to probably want to buy to go with it? Huh? 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 Tell me now, I'll kill you. Tell me, chat. Go on. What are we expecting people going to want to buy if we know we're going to get a special Santa mask added to the game? They're going to probably want to buy the Christmas Gang stuff. So, I don't give a shit about this resistance anymore. I think that's going to completely disappear, and it's going to go all the way up to about $3, $4 maybe. And then again, look at its history. What do you see? When did it peak? Well, that peaked in November. Okay, so this peaked in the beginning of December. This peaked at the beginning of December. Oh, this is weird. I should point out, last year, Christmas Gang hoodie and pants had a shit lot of resistance like this, and it didn't really go far. But the fact that we're getting a Santa-themed mask, apparently, means I think we might potentially be seeing an increase in demand for these two skins this year. And it's not just specifically Christmas, remember. It's also shit like Snowman. How's the Snowman stuff holding up? We got Snowman Furnace, we got Snowman Door. These always get bought out. These always have a lot of demand during December. Not that many quantity on the Steam market, next to no resistance. I scroll down, I look at its sales history. It hasn't been around for too long, but it has been around at least since last year. This went up to about $3 last year, and it took until the middle of December. So do you know what? I don't think I can sit here and say only the beginning of December. It really does look like during the first 2 weeks is the best time to sell your Christmas stuff. We should also take into consideration we're getting Twitch rivals. We're getting Twitch rivals in December, aren't we? I'm sure many of you are well aware of this, but we are getting a Twitch rivals in December. Where is that? This is not the thing I'm supposed to look at. There you go. This is what we're supposed to look at. So we're getting a Twitch rivals. Come on. Come on. Sorry. It broke. I killed it. There you go. We're getting a Twitch rivals December 11th to the 15th. This just so happens to be when the update rolls out for Christmas. So maybe Christmas is going to be getting a lot of attention because loads of people are going to be involved watching that Twitch Rivals event. Maybe December this year is going to be a whole lot better compared to last year's December. So do keep this in mind. There's a lot of context to be aware of, but we might have a lot of people slowly returning to Rust during December time. And we might have a very nice time to sell all of our Christmas themed skins for a longer time as well. Because I have seen in most instances with Christmas skins that they tend to peak around the beginning of December, but maybe we'll see a whole lot more of them peak during the middle of December. So there's a bigger window to sell, basically, to get optimal maximum profits and shit like that. Does that sound good? Imagine selling pixels you bought. You should. People hold a lot of Christmas gang stuff, I think. I'm sure there was walls early last year. There was. I was there. I saw it all. It sucked. It could have gone higher, but people just, kept building it all up. So, yeah. Things are looking pretty good, chat. All those investments you made, they're going to flourish. Also, we are definitely past the worst of it now for all Rust skins. Rust skins in general are now starting to recover. Think of a random skin, we can go and take a look at it. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at the likes of Whiteout Hoodie and Pants? Are these still holding up all right? Are these still doing good? Right now, Whiteout Hoodie is currently selling for $6. Right now, the Whiteout Pants are currently selling for about under $4. Let's go look at their sales history. Oh, there you go. Now, Whiteout Collection's a little bit awkward because it had a very nice spike in demand, spike in price when the boots were accepted. So they basically elevated to a higher level, a higher price point. But they did drop pretty dramatically from August to October, the autumn-fall seasonal dip. We've talked about this more than enough. Its lowest price point, based on its new elevated price, well, it was around here, beginning of October, and ever since then it's been going up, 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 up. So, I can sit here and confirm that the lowest point was the end of September, early October. What about the pants? And I'm pretty sure it's going to be the exact same thing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Lowest price point, it was quite literally the beginning of October, because it stagnates here. It was going down, down, down for a very long time. Stagnates, stops here, starts to go back up again, and it has been doing ever so nicely since then. I can confirm from here to here it's comfortably gone up by 50%, and it ain't stopping. It very likely will keep going higher. How high will it go? Who knows? But if we do see Thunder Gold Tier 2 being accepted next week, I'm thinking some people are going to need to get some white clothing to pair up with it. Oh, yes. In the meantime, if you get what I mean, because, Thunder Gold Hoodie and Pants very likely could be appearing at some point in the future. Ooh. So everything has effectively passed the worst of it. Everything from now on should start increasing in price. And even if you've missed out on the lowest price point, you could still jump in and you could still make a profit. But you've got to go put the effort in and find out what you put that money on. Why don't we go take a look at like Tempered Thompson and Bombing Thompson? How are these holding up at the moment? Because these are very good skins to take a look at. If you aren't fully aware, these skins right here, they were bought in stupidly high amounts because both of these skins came out during offline TV era. That's early 2021. So, like, this did 75,000 sales. This did, like, 88,000 sales. Ridiculous. But they're still very liked. So their prices kind of hold a fair bit. And basically, these are very good skins to get a good idea for how the Rust economy is currently behaving. Look at their sales and get a good idea of where they are and get a good idea of where potentially the Rust economy is. So we brought this up not too long ago to take a look at, to get a good understanding that the Rust economy wasn't doing very good. That was quite some time back. Let's now see how it is right now. Because as you can see, it was just slowly slipping, not very fun, but it stagnates in the beginning of October, and ever since then it's been rising. And as you can see, it's got a whole lot more room to rise up to. When we reach January 2024 time, how high do you reckon it might be? I wouldn't be surprised if we're at least around here. Maybe we won't be as high as last year's. We shall see. Maybe we will go even higher than last year's. We shall see. But effectively, the exact same thing happened last year. Went down after August, stagnates. However, most skins last year, they reached their lowest point at the end of October. Bit weird, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, this comfortably rose up in price. The Rust economy was flourishing right here as of December 26, post-Christmas time. And then if you look at the likes of Bombing Thompson, how are you holding up right now, buddy? Currently selling for about $1.34. We scroll down, look at your sales history, and in fact, it's basically the exact same thing. Exact same thing. You look at last year, you see that. You look at this year, had a bit of a tumble. Don't worry, it's already reached its lowest point. It ain't going any lower. Now it's starting to climb back up again. Awesome. So we are now definitely what feels like the past. We are past the worst of it. We are past the worst of it. So, cool. Anything to say, chat? You've been very quiet. I know I was having a good ramble, but you're allowed to speak. Does that entice you? Does that please you? Or just sit there and scream and say out of something? I'm confused. You alright, chat? You alive? I didn't scare you, did I? When I talked to him. Oh, there you go. Kua's just sitting there eating food. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, hello. They're alive. Yay. They were enjoying the performance. So the expectation is now Christmas skins are going to very likely start flourishing all the way through November. We hit December. Most skins very likely will be peaking in price at the beginning of December. But considering we're not going to actually have the actual Christmas in-game update come out until the 14th of December, because remember, we have at least 2 weeks of Christmas. So you'd have the 14th and the 21st. And by then, during that second week, we'd have Christmas time come and go. And then we'll have the New Year's week Rustor. But that's not really that themed. It's just New Year's Rustor. Hey. And we also know, based on this, with the Twitch Rivals event, that we are going to have this during December 11th to the 15th. We might have a lot of hyped up people watching Rust during December. And they're going to probably get very hyped up, want to jump back into Rust, especially considering with the Christmas update being added. And you very likely will see Christmas skins probably peak even higher during the middle of December this year. So everything's kind of working out. Everything's falling in line ever so nicely, ever so neatly. Lots of profits to be made. Things are looking very, 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 very good. Just keep screaming. I'm just listening to the podcast, the Hedgecast. Yeah, sure. But I'm confident, I'm happy. I'll probably have to make a video where I put all of my skins from all of my accounts onto one account and then start the process of, this is how many skins I have now, and let's go see how many I can sell over the course of 2 months, and yeah, ridiculous. So yeah, that's basically it. Things are looking a whole lot better now. Past the worst of it. Skins can't go any lower, hopefully. And yeah, the only skins that are expected to start going down now are the Halloween skins that we just got for the past 2 weeks. So this batch of Halloween skins and this batch of Halloween skins, they typically go down in price. Literally when, Halloween's over, they'll dip down to a low point at some point in November. But even then, Halloween skins also get boosted by post-Christmas momentum and they do get bought out again. But so what typically happens is that will actually be the highest point they ever go to. And then after that, they get neglected because, unfortunately, people just don't seem to care about Halloween skins for Halloweens in the future. I can quickly confirm that. If I just take a look at last year's Halloween skins, as you can see, quite a lot of them aren't really doing super great at the moment. It's Halloween. Why aren't they buying them? Because just doesn't get that much interest compared to like Christmas. I know, it is a bit odd, but you can't force people to buy them, can you? Yeah. So, Christmas is just around the corner. We've been informed about a potential new item. Santa mask, very likely, could be exactly like Dracula mask. What, Santa with fangs? No, but, wood helmet. You get it. Exactly like snowman helmet, essentially. So, yeah, things are looking pretty good. So, just look forward to it and, still consider looking for investments. It doesn't matter. Yes, whilst these skins are still expected to be rising up in price, you could still buy in because they've still got up in price. Just don't buy too many. Only buy an amount of skins you can sell. It's better to have maybe like 10 or 20 of something, but be diverse and have many options rather than only going all in on like one skin with like 50 or 100 quantity, because that turns into a bit of a process, a bit of a problem. You've got to sell all of that, and you might have other people trying to sell all of theirs, and yeah, but if you only have like 10 or 20, fair enough, you get your profits, you move on, and because it's all spread out, it's a whole lot easier to make a very decent profit. So, consider your budgets, and yeah, awesome, cool. Right then. No, Zappa, no, we don't need that, no. I don't want to see another furnace like that, no.